Hi guys, it's Katie here from Creativa, and this is just a quick flip through of my junk journal organiser that I've made. It's called the Grande Organiser and it's pretty chunky. I got a bit carried away, not unlike me. There's a couple of little inserts that I can't even fit in. But what I wanted to just mention to start with quickly was that I've done a whole video series on how I made that junk journal, Grande Organiser, and I use SVG files, which you can find in my Etsy store, and I'll put the link down below. And these are SVG files, which are scalable vector graphic files for electronic cutting machines, like a Cricut, a Brother Scan and Cut, or a Silhouette Cameo. And I refer to this book all the way through, and these are screenshots of the files. So the blue pieces are the actual elements themselves, and the pink pieces are the mats. And I have done an introductory video, so I will also try and remember to link that as well, so you can go and have a look at this video. But I do have people who have said to me that they don't have electronic cutting machines, but they love the organiser and they'd like to make one. So I have converted it to a printable template as well. So I just wanted to mention that you can still use the whole video series, even though I refer to this booklet. In the booklet are the pieces, and they all have alphanumeric numbers. So the files themselves on the page will look different. Let me show you. This is the PDF guide for the printable templates. All the pieces are still in here, they're just on different pages. So here I've got an F1 and it's exactly the same, and it's an F1 here, but you'll just see that there's all the elements are different on the page, and that's just because I had to jiggle them around to make them fit on a A4 or letter size piece of paper, rather than the SVG files which fit on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So that's the only difference. They in here they're pink and blue, but when you download your pieces you'll see that they actually come like this. So they just have little dashed lines where the folds are, and then the solid lines are where you cut them. So you could print this straight onto your scrapbook paper, or you could print it like I have, just onto some cardstock, and I'll use this as my template. Or you could print this, if you're worried about the dotted lines, you could print it on the back of your cardstock so that you don't see those. But if you ink things like I do, then you usually find that you can't see those at all, because they're they're quite faint. Or you can do this and create a template, which I also like to do. So I have all the options. So that's also available in my Etsy store, and I'll put the link in the description box. So there's the SVG files for electronic cutting machines, and now there's also the printable templates for those people who don't have electronic cutting machines but still love to make this organiser. Alright, enough of me talking, let's look at it because it's awesome. So it's got the elastics on the side here in the eyelets to hold my notebooks in there, and I did this cover on video, and I created this patchwork style cover, and then I've just made this as a pocket so that you can put a couple of tags in there. And then I've used a magnetic handbag closure here to hold it all together, and as you can see it's really chunky, and so I definitely needed that closure. So let's go inside and have a look. So on the inside cover here I have these window pockets, and I've just put some netting in between a laminator pouch and then cut those out, and I've sewn around everything, and then I just have these little tags that go in there, and I think I just love that. So I think it's so gorgeous. So that's there, and then there is also a pocket in here, but I haven't actually put anything in there because, oh my god, it's so chunky. And then you flip that over and you have 3 more of those window pockets on the back. Then there is a pocket here, big pockets, like a secret pocket there that you can put things in. There is a pocket here, and this is just a serviette that I've just stuck down onto a book page and sewn around it, and that's for, it goes in that pocket. And then I've got another pocket here, and so I can put some tags in there, and these rolodex cards, which are part of the Grande Organiser kit, so that goes in there. And then I've just made this big long tag that I popped in here in these die cuts, and these are die cuts that I cut out on my Big Shot. They're really great for using up little bits of leftover cardstock, and I use those all over the place. I just love them. So that's the inside cover, and then this is the first of my inserts, and I wanted this to be quite useful. So this insert I have made into a month planner. So the first page is a monthly planner, and then a notes page, and then I have enough daily planners here for a month. So, and I've just printed that on some coffee stain paper and some cream coffee paper and some pink copy paper. I also printed it for here. This is a bit of that masking paper. I think it looks awesome, but it's so thin it was really hard to print on, so I didn't do very much of that. And then at the back is just a couple of notes pages. So that's a month's worth there. So, and what I actually chose to do was I have not attached it to the cover at all. So I pull it out and it's actually separate. And I decided to do that so that I could pull this out at the end of the month and put a new one in there. So that's just how I wanted to work with that one. Of course you could, and I have before, stitch them in with a pamphlet stitch, or you could staple it, and then it's just on that first elastic that goes in there like that. And then I'm just holding it on with this bulldog clip because I want to, really, because I think it's cute. And then here I've just sewn this on the front again, and I've just popped a tag in there, and there's also a space in here for a tag. I could use this one, I suppose, if I wanted to tuck anything in there as well. So the paper that I've used is some paper that I did, that I collaged myself and then printed onto cardstock, and that's also, I've uploaded it to the Facebook group, and it's just a little freebie in case anybody wants to use that. So if you'd like to join the Facebook group, it's called Creativa Divas. Just come along and join the group, and there's a few freebies in there, and this collage paper is one of them. So then on the first page I have a policy envelope that I've put in here. So that just opens up, and I've sewn around all of the pieces so I can tuck something in there, and then it just does up with this doobie thing. And then there's another pocket up the top here with a tag in it, and I've just got a little charm and a couple of little beads on there. It's like a boho feather. And then this is also a side pocket. So in here I have actually put, it's a playing card, a jumbo playing card. And I've just put some lined paper on there so I can write some notes on there if I want to. And I've just put a little file tab on there with a little rose charm hooked through that eyelet. And then on the next side I've got, this is another jumbo playing card that I've just made into a tag. I really like having this bit visible. I like knowing that it's a jumbo playing card. And I think I probably just stick a bit of paper on there when I want to write on it, so that's there. And then I've just tucked some little tags and things just in here. Here I have a double belly band, so I've just got a little journaling card under that first belly band. It slides in there, and I've just done some stamping on there. And then under this second one I've got this little envelope that just opens up like so, and then it opens up this way like that. And then I've just tucked some printables in here, and I think most of these might be from My Porch Prints and one of her kits. So that just folds up like that, and then you can just tie that up. So there's a little spot there for little notes and things like that, and just tie that up and pop that in there. And then there's this side pocket here with another insert. You know, I love an insert and I love a pocket. Can't help myself. So this insert is, I think this is the large moleskin notebook cover that I've just used here, and I've made it into my sort of notes waterfall. So I've got this little waterfall here, and I've put some of the rolodex cards in so I can write my notes on there and then take it out when I finish with it and replace it with a new one. So then I've got a few like that. I really love this idea. I think it's super cute. So I've got those there, and this just a corner pocket, which is, you know, also part of the organiser, the Grande Organiser, and with a couple of spare rolodexes, so that goes in there. I won't do it up now. It slides in there, and then on this page I have this little fold out. It's got a pocket here and a pocket here with some tags in, a pocket here with another big journal card that I put in there with a little charm on it, and then that folds out, and there's another pocket here. See, I've got a bit of a thing for pockets, because there's a pocket here and there's a pocket here with another one of those playing cards. I think they're fabulous. Love them. And then I open up and there's another pocket here, and then I've just made this into a little tuck spot here on top of that pocket. And then I've got another double belly band, but it's going this way this time, and then I've just popped a whole pile of journal cards and of course a jumbo playing card in there. So then that closes up like that. And then this is the second of my planners, so I've got 3 of them here, so that's just like the other one, just printed on lots of different things, and then just slid it onto that elastic. So there's 2 elastics in this center one, so I still have another elastic here, but I don't think I could fit anything else in here, honestly. And so then on this page I have got a tag, a pocket here, a little tuck spot here, a pocket here with a tag in it, and that's kind of holding this closed. There's a little tag there with a charm on it, and then that comes out, flips out this way, and then this opens up here, and there's another jumbo playing card. You open up this way, there's another pocket with lots of tags in, and another little tuck spot here. It's kind of like the bumpers thing, and there's the jumbo playing card in there. And I've just used that collage paper all the way through. So then that slides down. It's just on a little bulb pin, and this tag holds that all sort of closed. And then in here I've also got another one of those giant jumbo playing cards that I've just stitched around. So that slides in there. And then this last page here, I've got another couple of those window pockets, but these ones flip out, and then they have just got some little inserts, little tag inserts in there, and they flip out. And then there's 2 pockets here, one with a couple of tags in it, and then I've got another insert here, and this is what is this? Oh, this is a little notebook. So I just made this little notebook and just put some coffee stain paper, some cream coloured cardstock, there's some masking paper, some coffee stain paper, and there's some pianola roll. So I've just popped a few of those things in there, and I've just used the eyelets so that I can replace that to the paper in there too when I have finished that one. So I'll just pop that around like so, and then pop that in there. And then this is the third of my monthly planners here. So I've got 3 months worth in here so I can plan ahead. So that's the same as the other ones, like that. And then lastly, on the back cover, I've got this huge accordion pocket or envelope. So that opens up and it's really big and roomy. Lots of room in there. And I haven't even put anything in there yet. I might have to take one of my monthly planners out just so I can fit other things in here. And then behind there is another pocket as well on that back cover. And then on the back cover itself is just this patchwork cover. So that's my organiser, and it's pretty chunky as you can see. And I had made these couple of little inserts too using the Grande using some of the pockets, and I made them look like a little accordion fold bag insert. And my idea was that I was going to write my passwords for, you know, websites and things like that on here, and then I could just slide them in here and you wouldn't be able to see them. But isn't that cute? I just think it's so gorgeous. So this is just some, I actually just used that cream coloured coffee paper, and I just did some background stamping on it, and then I just stitched these little public domain pictures on here. And I think it's so cute. And then on the front here I've just done a really bad wax seal, but it's the first time I've done one. Actually, this is the first time I've done one, and it's not very good, but it can only get better. And on this one I just used some of the, I think it's masking paper, and then these are just little stamps of little leaves and things, and then so that's just the same all the way along there as well, with a bit of background stamping. And I think even, you know, that's pretty plain, but I also think that that's really cute. And then I've just tied it together with a bit of seam binding. Oh, there's one more there. So I love them. I think they're so gorgeous. So anyway, I made everything that's there, all the inserts, these little guys here, and the big organiser itself, using the well, I use the SVG files, but they're exactly the same as this one. So there's options there if you'd like to have a go at making this one yourself. Then check it out, have a look on the playlist, see if it's something that you're interested in, go over and have a look at my Etsy store and see if one of these 2 options might work for you. And thanks very much for your time today, guys. I hope that you maybe give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And you know, drop a comment below if there's anything you'd like to say. I'd love to hear from you. So thanks very much for your time today, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.